Imagine waking up one morning and realizing that climbing the stairs has suddenly become more difficult than usual, or simply standing up from a chair takes extra effort. These changes may make you think it's just a natural sign of aging. However, the reality is that you may be going through a silent yet concerning process, muscle atrophy. This process typically occurs gradually and starts subtly in the legs, which bear the most pressure from daily activities. As the muscles weaken, it reduces mobility, making everyday activities like walking, maintaining balance, or even standing steadily less effective. However, don't worry too much. There is still hope. The good news is that you can positively influence your muscle health through nutrition. Some foods not only help you maintain strength in your leg muscles, but can also promote muscle regeneration, helping you maintain your physical fitness over time. The nutrients in food can act like quiet workers, contributing to repair, building, and strengthening of the muscular system, especially in the lower body. Let's explore the 6 powerful foods below. Great companions that help you keep your legs strong and your life active every day. Sweet potatoes are not just a delicious side dish. They are a valuable source of nutrition, especially helpful in maintaining and enhancing muscle health. This root vegetable contains a wealth of complex carbohydrates, a type of slow-burning energy that provides stable fuel for the body's physical activities, particularly the muscles. Unlike simple sugars commonly found in candies, which cause blood sugar to spike and then quickly drop, the complex carbohydrates in sweet potatoes release glucose slowly into the bloodstream. This helps maintain a steady energy level throughout the day, making it especially useful when you're exercising or engaging in activities that require endurance. Not only does sweet potato provide energy, but it is also an excellent source of beta-carotene, a form of vitamin A with powerful antioxidant properties. This compound has the ability to neutralize free radicals in the body, thereby helping to reduce oxidative stress, one of the factors contributing to muscle aging and the decline in motor function over time. By protecting muscle cells from damage, beta-carotene helps keep muscles healthy and resilient. Ms. Jane, 65 years old, was once a very active person in her youth. Picture of a young woman dancing. However, in recent years, she began to feel that her body was no longer as flexible as it used to be. Walking every morning, a once-loved habit, has become more tiring. Her legs quickly feel heavy, and she often has to sit down and rest after just a few minutes of movement. She also notices that she feels more tired after every meal and frequently lacks the energy to keep up with daily activities. After reading an article about the benefits of sweet potatoes for muscle health and energy, she decided to make a change in her diet. She began incorporating sweet potatoes into her meals 3 times a week, sometimes boiled, sometimes baked, or mixed with vegetable salads. After about a month, she started to notice significant changes. Her body felt lighter, and the fatigue after each step gradually diminished. She no longer needed to sit and rest along the way as before, and she could walk around the nearby park regularly and comfortably. Not only that, but Ms. Jane also felt her spirits lift. Being able to exercise again every day and feeling the return of abundant energy made her fall in love with life once more and become more committed to this healthy habit. She shared, "I never imagined that such a simple food like sweet potatoes could help me regain control over my daily life. Now, I feel like I've turned back a few years and have more motivation to take care of my health in the most natural way." Ms. Jane's story is proof that a small change in one's diet, like adding sweet potatoes to the menu, can bring significant benefits not just for muscle health, but also for physical strength, mental well-being, and overall quality of life for older adults. Oats are often underrated in daily diets, but in reality, they are a nutritional treasure packed with numerous benefits, especially for muscle health and sustained energy. Not only are oats an excellent choice for breakfast, but they also stand out due to their low glycemic index, meaning they do not cause the sudden spikes and crashes in blood sugar levels like foods with simple sugars. Thanks to their ability to release energy slowly and steadily, oats help maintain a consistent energy level over a long period, making them particularly useful when you need to stay active continuously or maintain alertness and endurance in work and daily activities. This helps prevent feelings of fatigue that often arise when the body experiences temporary energy depletion. Not only does oats provide high-quality carbohydrates, but is also a rich source of healthy plant-based protein, supporting the building and maintenance of muscle tissue. This is particularly important for older adults or those recovering from injuries or intense physical activity. Additionally, oats provide a significant amount of iron, an essential mineral that plays a crucial role in transporting oxygen to cells, including muscle cells. Iron deficiency can quickly cause the body to feel sluggish and drained. Moreover, oats contain magnesium, a mineral necessary for muscle contraction and relaxation. Magnesium helps regulate the nerve muscle signaling process, aids in recovery after exercise, and reduces the risk of cramps or muscle strains. With its perfect blend of good carbohydrates, protein, iron, and magnesium, oats become an excellent choice to support overall health, especially when you want to maintain your strength and flexibility over time. Mr. Mark, 70 years old, frequently experienced muscle cramps, especially at night or after taking light walks around the neighborhood. These sudden cramps kept him awake and left him feeling tired the next morning. Not only that, but he also often felt drained in the middle of the day, even though he wasn't doing anything strenuous. These issues led him to gradually avoid physical activity and significantly reduce the exercise he once enjoyed, such as gardening or light cycling. After being advised by his granddaughter, a nutritionist, to try eating oats every morning, Mr. Mark began to change his eating habits. Each morning, he prepares a bowl of cooked oatmeal, adding some fresh fruit like bananas, blueberries, or apples, along with a handful of walnuts. He chooses plain, unsweetened oats to ensure he absorbs the most natural nutrients. After just a few weeks, Mr. Mark began to notice a difference. The nighttime cramps gradually disappeared, and he no longer had to wake up due to pain. Each morning, he woke up feeling lighter and more refreshed. What surprised him the most was a sense of alertness and energy that lasted throughout the day. Even in the afternoon, a time when he used to feel sluggish and in need of a nap. Thanks to the small change in his breakfast, Mr. Mark not only improved his muscle health, but also rekindled his enthusiasm for outdoor activities. He has now returned to his morning walks and even joined a gentle yoga group for seniors at the local community center. He shared with his friends, "I never thought such a simple food like oats could make such a big difference. I feel like I've gotten back to my old rhythm, light yet full of life." Avocados are not only a creamy, delicious fruit, but also a true superfood when it comes to muscle health benefits. This fruit is rich in monounsaturated fats, a type of healthy fat with natural anti-inflammatory properties. Muscle inflammation, even at a mild level, can cause discomfort and fatigue after exercise or due to aging. Adding avocado to your diet can help soothe these inflammatory responses, thus supporting muscle recovery and reducing the discomfort often experienced by older adults or those who engage in regular physical activity. Moreover, one lesser-known highlight is that avocados contain even more potassium than bananas. The fruit often considered a symbol of potassium. Potassium plays a crucial role in regulating electrolytes, helping the body maintain fluid balance, and supporting the function of the nerve-muscle system. When potassium levels are low, muscles are more prone to cramping or spasms, especially after exercise or at night. Thanks to its rich potassium content, avocados effectively help prevent this issue, while also maintaining flexibility and good reflexes for the body. In addition to potassium and healthy fats, avocados also contain magnesium, an essential mineral that supports smooth muscle contraction and contributes to stable nerve function, combined with vitamin E, a powerful antioxidant. Avocados help protect muscle cells from the harmful effects of free radicals, which are responsible for muscle weakening and aging over time. Vitamin E also aids in the recovery process after minor muscle damage, thanks to its ability to promote tissue regeneration and reduce inflammation. With its unique combination of healthy fats, minerals, and antioxidants, avocados are not only a delicious food, but also a fantastic ally that helps the body maintain strength, flexibility, and combat the signs of muscle degeneration with age. Ms. Linda, a 60-year-old yoga teacher, has always strived to maintain a healthy lifestyle and practice regularly. Despite having many years of experience in physical health care, she has recently started to feel that her joints are no longer as flexible as before. Whenever she performs yoga poses that require deep stretching, she often feels tightness in her hips, knees, and shoulders. At times, the lingering pain after her sessions keeps her awake at night or forces her to shorten her teaching hours. She understands that at this age, her body needs support from within, not just from exercise. After a conversation with a younger colleague in her yoga class, Ms. Linda was advised to add half an avocado to her daily diet, whether with whole grain bread, mixed into a salad, or blended into a smoothie. At first, she didn't expect much, but thanks to its easy-to-eat flavor and the lasting feeling of fullness, maintaining this habit became easier for her than she had imagined. After about 3 weeks, Ms. Linda began to notice a significant difference. On the mornings when she woke up, her body no longer felt stiff like before, her joints were more flexible, and when stepping onto the yoga mat, she realized she could balance better and perform deep back bends or twists without experiencing joint discomfort. Most notably, the persistent knee pain that she had once thought was unavoidable due to age had almost disappeared. Not only did her physical health improve, but Ms. Linda's mindset also became more positive. She felt full of energy during each of her teaching sessions, able to guide her students more thoroughly without worrying about muscle fatigue or joint pain. She shared, "It's surprising how such a small change, like adding half an avocado every day, has made me feel like I've turned back 10 years. I'm not only stronger, but also more confident when teaching, inspiring those who practice with me." Ms. Linda's story is proof that sometimes supporting your health doesn't require significant changes, just a smart, simple, and consistent choice in your daily diet. Berries like blueberries, strawberries, and raspberries are not only appealing for their vibrant colors and light, refreshing taste, but they're also little gems packed with nutritional value, particularly beneficial for muscle health. These fruits are rich in antioxidants, especially anthocyanins, the natural pigments that give them their characteristic purple, red, and blue colors. Scientific research has proven that anthocyanins have strong anti-inflammatory effects. Inflammation, whether caused by intense physical activity or aging, can impact the muscle's ability to recover. Adding berries to your daily diet helps reduce inflammation and supports quick muscle tissue recovery, allowing you to feel less soreness after exercise or physical activity. In addition, berries are a rich source of vitamin C, an essential antioxidant that not only boosts the immune system, but also plays a key role in the recovery process after injury or muscle strain. Vitamin C helps neutralize free radicals produced during exercise or due to the effect of aging, thereby protecting muscle cells from damage. This is crucial because if free radicals are not controlled, they can contribute to the decline of muscle function over time. In particular, vitamin C plays a direct role in the synthesis of collagen, a protein that makes up a large portion of connective tissues, such as tendons, ligaments, and muscle tissues. Collagen helps maintain the elasticity, firmness, and strength of these tissues. When collagen levels are kept optimal, the body is less likely to experience issues such as muscle strains, ligament tears, or joint pain after physical activity. For older adults, supporting the natural production of collagen through nutrition is crucial for maintaining long-term mobility and overall health. Thanks to the perfect combination of anti-inflammatory, antioxidant properties, and tissue-repairing nutrients, berries deserve a regular place in the diet, not just as a delicious dessert, but as a natural remedy for strong muscles and a flexible body that lasts through the years. Mr. Tom, 68 years old, is a nature lover who spends most of his free time in the small garden behind his house. Gardening for him is not just a hobby, but also a way to relax, connect with life, and keep his body gently active every day. However, after a few years, Mr. Tom began to feel that his body was no longer as light as it used to be. Every time he bent down to pull weeds or lifted a heavy flower pot, he felt soreness in his back, shoulders, and legs, sometimes lasting until the next day. Although the aches were not severe, they left him feeling tired and forced him to reduce the time he spent gardening, something he deeply regretted. After his daughter suggested adding berries like blueberries, strawberries, and raspberries to his daily diet, Mr. Tom decided to start simply. Each morning, a bowl of yogurt mixed with fresh berries, or a few berries with his lunch. He chose fresh or frozen, unsweetened fruit to retain its nutritional value. At first, he thought it was just a way to eat something delicious and visually appealing. But after about 2 to 3 weeks, he began to notice positive changes. The soreness after gardening significantly reduced. Mr. Tom no longer felt the aches in his shoulders and back as he used to, even though he continued tasks like pruning plants, tilling the soil, or carrying small bags of fertilizer. He noticed that his hands and feet were more flexible, and movements like twisting, bending, and stretching were much more comfortable. In the evenings, instead of the muscle tightness that made it hard for him to sleep, he can now relax easily and sleep better. His mood also improved, and he returned to caring for each flower bed and vegetable patch with the same enthusiasm as before. Mr. Tom shared, "I never imagined these small fruits could have such great power. Thanks to them, I not only experience less soreness, but also feel more flexible. Gardening is no longer a matter of pushing myself, but a complete joy every day." His story is a clear example that smart nutrition, even something simple, can significantly improve quality of life, especially when the body starts to speak up with age. Salmon is one of the most nutrient-dense foods you can add to your diet, especially if your goal is to maintain or enhance muscle health. It is a high-quality source of protein, a complete protein that contains all the essential amino acids a body cannot synthesize on its own. Protein plays a key role in muscle tissue recovery and regeneration after physical activity, as well as in building new muscle mass, helping the body maintain strength and firmness as age increases. What makes salmon stand out compared to many other types of meat is its high content of omega-3 fatty acids, primarily in the form of EPA and DHA. These healthy fats not only have powerful anti-inflammatory effects, which is important for those who exercise regularly or are in the process of muscle recovery, but also help enhance protein synthesis in the body. In other words, omega-3s not only reduce the sensation of soreness after exercise, but also promote more effective muscle building from consumed protein. This is especially important for older adults, as the natural process of protein synthesis in the body tends to decrease over time, leading to muscle loss. In addition to protein and omega-3s, salmon is also a treasure trove of B vitamins, particularly vitamin B12, a vital micronutrient that helps maintain normal nervous system function and boosts energy metabolism in cells. A healthy nervous system means that the signals from the brain to the muscles are more efficient, helping you react more quickly, maintain balance better, and prevent falls, all of which are crucial for older adults. B12 also plays a role in red blood cell production, which helps transport oxygen to muscle tissues, thereby increasing endurance and performance during physical activities. Not only that, but salmon also contains selenium, a powerful antioxidant that helps protect muscle cells from damage caused by free radicals, as well as vitamin D, which aids in calcium absorption and maintains bone health, providing a solid foundation for stable muscle function. Thanks to the comprehensive combination of protein, omega-3s, vitamins, and minerals, salmon is not only good for the heart and brain, as many people often think, but also an ideal companion for maintaining muscle and bone strength and flexibility over time. Ms. Emma, 72 years old, was once a very active person. In her youth, she frequently went on long walks, played tennis, and taught dance at a local cultural center. But in recent years, age has gradually slowed Ms. Emma down. She is no longer as nimble as she used to be. Every morning when she wakes up, she feels stiffness in her hand, knee, and hip joints, and it takes a while before she can get up and move around comfortably, especially on days when the weather changes. Her joints seem to signal with dull pain or uncomfortable stiffness. This has made her reluctant to move, even leading her to skip the regular exercise class she used to attend for her health. One day, while chatting with her granddaughter, a nutritionist, Ms. Emma was advised to add salmon to her weekly diet. At first, she was hesitant, as she had always preferred lighter options like chicken or white fish. But after reading more and learning that salmon is rich in omega-3s and many nutrients beneficial for joints and muscles, she decided to try eating salmon twice a week. One time grilled with vegetables, and another time as a cold salmon salad mixed with olive oil and lemon. After just over a month of maintaining this habit, Ms. Emma noticed a significant change. In the mornings, instead of experiencing prolonged joint stiffness, she could sit up and walk more easily. She no longer felt mild pain in her knees after climbing stairs, and movements like stretching her shoulders or twisting her body became much more flexible. This improvement encouraged her to return to the light physical activities she once loved. She began attending her wellness class again with renewed enthusiasm, and even signed up for a gentle yoga class for seniors. Not only did her physical health improve, but Ms. Emma's mental well-being also changed for the better. Regaining control over her movements made her feel more confident and youthful. She shared with her friends, "I used to think joint pain was unavoidable at this age. But surprisingly, just changing a little in my diet, like adding salmon to my meals, has made me feel like I've lubricated my entire body. Everything feels lighter." Now, salmon has become a regular part of her diet. She eats it not only for her health, but also finds joy in cooking new dishes, enjoying the delicious flavors, and feeling the vitality return in every movement she makes. Eggs have long been regarded as one of the most perfect foods in nature, especially if you're focused on protecting and developing muscle health. An egg contains all the essential amino acids that the body cannot synthesize, serving as the building blocks for muscle construction and repair. Because of this, eggs are a complete protein source. Highly effective for those who want to maintain muscle mass, particularly older adults or those who engage in regular physical activity. In addition to high-quality protein, eggs also provide a significant amount of natural vitamin D, an essential factor in helping the body absorb calcium, thereby supporting strong bones and efficient muscle function. Vitamin D is also believed to be linked to movement performance and muscle strength, especially in older adults. A deficiency in vitamin D can lead to muscle weakness, fatigue, and reduced balance, conditions that can easily result in falls. Another standout feature of eggs is their choline content, an important nutrient that is often overlooked. Choline supports the production of acetylcholine, a neurotransmitter essential for transmitting signals from the brain to the muscles. In other words, choline helps ensure smooth coordination between your intention to move and your body's actual response. A deficiency in choline can affect both muscle function and memory. Moreover, eggs also contain selenium, vitamin B12, B2, and B5, all of which play roles in energy metabolism and protect cells from oxidative damage. The egg yolk, often misunderstood, is actually the most nutrient-dense part, containing most of the vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants like lutein and zeaxanthin, which are beneficial for the eyes and nervous system. In particular, eggs are very easy to prepare and can be incorporated into many meals throughout the day. Whether it's boiled eggs, scrambled eggs, or added to salads, sandwiches, or porridge, you can enjoy their wonderful benefits in a flexible and delicious way. In conclusion, eggs are not just a familiar breakfast food. They are a superfood that strongly supports muscle health, the nervous system, and overall well-being. Adding eggs to your daily diet in a balanced and reasonable manner is a simple yet effective choice for maintaining long-lasting flexibility and health. Mr. George, 75 years old, has started a new morning routine, eating a boiled egg before starting his day. In the past, he often felt lightheaded when standing up suddenly, and his legs would easily become tired after taking walks around a nearby park. However, after just a few weeks of maintaining this routine, Mr. George noticed positive changes in his body. He kept his balance better while moving and no longer felt dizzy like before. The fatigue in his legs also noticeably decreased. What made him happiest was that his long walks had become more comfortable, and he no longer had to stop and rest as many times as he used to. He began to believe that a simple breakfast with a boiled egg not only provided energy, but also contributed to improving his overall health, especially at his age. Maintaining the strength of your legs not only helps you move more easily, but it is also crucial for protecting your mobility and preserving an independent lifestyle as you age. In your later years, keeping your legs healthy can determine whether you can go grocery shopping, climb stairs, or simply stand up from a chair with ease, without the need for assistance. Regular exercise is certainly an essential part of this journey. Activities like walking, leg raises, or yoga all help improve endurance, flexibility, and balance of the legs. However, just exercising isn't enough. Muscles, bones, and ligaments need to be properly nourished from within to sustain recovery and growth. That's why diet plays a crucial role. 6 types of food: sweet potatoes, oats, avocados, berries, salmon, and eggs provide nutrients that help combat inflammation, maintain muscle and bone density, and support tissue regeneration after each workout or daily activity. The combination of proper exercise and scientific nutrition will create a solid foundation for the health of your legs. Something many people only realize the value of when they start feeling weaker. So, don't wait until your body signals you to start taking action. Pay attention to your legs today, even with small changes in your daily meals. A healthy body starts with each steady step, and your legs will surely thank you for it. The legs are not just a part of your body that help you move. They are silent companions, guiding you through each stage of life, from the first wobbly steps to the carefree adventures of youth, and then quietly carrying your whole body as age gradually knocks on the door. They are with you through every road, every corner, and every unforgettable moment. Yet, many people only begin to pay attention to their legs when they start feeling weaker, when walking is no longer as easy as before, or when the dull pain starts appearing every morning upon waking. In fact, you don't have to wait until then. With a proper diet and the right care, you can keep your legs healthy, flexible, and full of vitality, regardless of age. Adding nutrients that are good for bones, joints, and muscles through your daily meals is one of the simplest and most effective ways to maintain stability and independence in life. An active body and a light spirit all start with taking good care of your legs early on, and no need for drastic changes. Start with the smallest things. Add a serving of vegetables to your dinner. Choose to eat eggs or fish in the morning, or drink enough water every day. These seemingly simple actions will gradually make a noticeable difference in every step you take. When your legs are strong, the world feels closer. You can walk forward with confidence, explore, enjoy, and live fully in every moment of life. Thank you for always trusting and accompanying us on the journey of taking care of, protecting, and nurturing healthy legs, the foundation for an active, flexible, and energetic life. We hope that the information shared in this video has provided you with valuable knowledge and inspired you to pay more attention to your health and the health of your loved ones. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like it to support us, and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss the latest content about health and positive living. Share the video with your friends and family, those who might also need simple yet practical advice on taking better care of their legs. We wish you to always maintain an optimistic spirit, a healthy body, and strong legs to explore, experience, and enjoy every moment of life each day.